Now, in a separate decision, the High Court ruled states can prohibit transgender athletes from competing on female sports teams. The ruling upholds laws in West Virginia and Idaho. It also boosts similar restrictions in 25 other states. Joining us now to discuss this is Camilla B. Taylor, the Deputy Legal Director for Litigation at Lambda Legal. She argued on behalf of Becky Pepper-Jackson, the plaintiff in the West Virginia case. Camilla, good morning and welcome. Give us your reaction, your takeaways from this ruling, and if you've spoken with Becky since, how they might feel.
Well, thank you very much for having me. And this is a very disappointing decision for the handful of transgender young people who enjoy playing sports on teams with their friends in school. Becky Pepper-Jackson is a very bubbly, blonde, happy young person in West Virginia. She's, in fact, the only trans young person who plays sports in West Virginia, to the knowledge of anyone in the case, including the state. And she enjoyed playing discus with her friends on her high school team, track team. And she's, of course, very disappointed, but she's glad that she took on this fight, not only on her own behalf, but on behalf of transgender young people across the country who've been targeted in really mean-spirited, nasty bills across the country, and now from the federal government as well, who try to deny that trans young people exist and paint them as threats, even though they are harming no one by participating in these teams. I do want to be clear, though, this decision is confined to sports. It does not enable discrimination against transgender people more broadly. The court was very clear that it was upholding the ban in West Virginia and in Idaho exclusively because of the state's alleged concerns about safety and competitive fairness in athletics specifically. So the case says nothing about discrimination against transgender people in other aspects of public life.
And Camilla, I want to ask you about what people consider to be fairness. Idaho is among states with a ban on trans athletes. And last night on The Takeout, the state's attorney general spoke about this case. Here's what he said.
They said that their strength, the speed, all those different things give advantages to male athletes, and it actually disadvantages female competitors that not only at the top of the podium, when they can win awards, but also just female competitors that are just trying to get on the team.
How do you respond to that criticism?
The science doesn't say that. And in fact, if you look at Becky herself, she's been taking treatment. She's been in medical care from before she went into puberty. She's never experienced male puberty at all. So she has no competitive advantage in any way. But let's also be clear what's going on here. This sort of athlete ban is not just bad for trans young people who wish to participate on a team. It's also bad for any woman or any girl who could be targeted because they don't conform in some way to a stereotype about what a girl looks like. Who's going to be doing sex testing in schools to determine if a girl is female enough to participate on a sports team? How dangerous is that? Well, anytime we police whether someone is female enough to participate on a sports team, we are opening up women and girls, no matter whether they're trans or not, to really suspicious testing and also accusations about whether they are female enough. And that does no one any good.
Really important considerations to make on what's a very important issue. Camilla B. Taylor, thank you for being with us this Wednesday.
Thank you for having me.